All right, Yesenia. Yesenia, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Are you originally from Arizona?
Yes.
What's your current situation right now?
Right now I'm on the streets, moving, alley to alley right now at the moment. So.
How long have you been living in the alleys for?
Not that the alley is not that long, but I've been homeless for a good amount of years. Probably like 5+ years I've been homeless, but I was in like motels from time to time, but I've been in the alley maybe like 5 months now, maybe. So.
At what age did you become homeless?
Probably like 20, I want to say, around there. Yeah.
And how did you end up in this situation?
What do you mean in this situation?
Like homeless on the streets?
Yeah, just not having the right stable situation, being away from my family, you know.
So you made some bad decisions?
Yeah, very bad decisions that, you know, I know what I need to do. I don't know, you kind of get lost in the moment, and like you get lost, you know. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So.
Is it dangerous out here, living on the streets?
Yeah, especially for a female. But I have a boyfriend with me right now. We've been together for a couple months, so it's kind of nice having an actual guy with me, you know, because just me being a female on the streets, it's rough, you know.
What kind of dangers do females face out here?
A lot of dangers. Guys hitting on you 24/7, people trying to follow you, harassment, you know, people trying to give you bad to do who knows what, you know. There's a lot of things out here. So.
What's one of the worst experiences you've had being out here on the streets?
Worst experiences? Fuck. Seen somebody get shot, probably. Yeah, that was like kind of like a little bit traumatizing right there. So.
Was that somebody that you knew?
Kind of, sorta.
So what do you do out here to get your meals?
I actually have EBT right now, food stamps. Yeah, so that right there is lifesaver. That literally saved my life right there, having food stamps. But that's kind of just like my main source of income right now, is just my food stamps. I just go day by day, you know. So that's the only thing I can do right now. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that. You can get into a lot of trouble out here if you let yourself, you know. So I'm trying not to do that. Go too far.
Have you ever been in trouble before, like with the cops and stuff like that?
Let's get that question.
Do they harass you guys a lot out here?
I wouldn't say harass, but it depends. Like I understand see their point of view of it, you know, because look at this place. I can see their point of view about it, but sometimes they kind of just like take it a little too far, you know, the more than what they need to.
Yeah.
But I get it. They deal with a lot of us constantly, you know, and it looks like it's not gonna change, but. For the most part, as long as we don't push our boundaries, they stay, you know, stay on their, stay being cops. So.
What about family? Do you have family out here still?
Yeah, I do, but ever since I started being on the streets and doing, I kind of distance myself from them.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have them in my life when I'm out here like this, you know. And I guess I'm hard-headed, you know, because family, they do want to be there for me, but it's my decision, and you can't force somebody, you know, to want to change or want to do good. I have to make that decision on my own. But I'd rather just keep them out of my life right now.
Do you have mom, dad, siblings?
I have my dad, my mom, my cousins, nephews, nieces. I have my whole family, you know. I just, like I said, ever since I started doing it, they're not in my life constantly like they were.
Do you keep in contact with them though?
Yeah, some of them.
And what do they tell you when they talk to you?
Nothing really. They just like to see how I'm doing, you know, make sure I'm good, and because they know how long I've been out here and doing all this, so they just like make sure I'm good.
Yeah.
So.
How was your life like before you became homeless? Did you have a job?
No, I've worked one time in my life, maybe. Well, like one time in my life in a food truck. I was probably like 19 before I started getting on the streets. But I had a pretty good life, you know. like every other teenager, every girl, you know, family. I had a pretty good life.
What about your childhood?
I really don't answer that.
You don't want to get into it? All right. You said you had a job at a food truck.
Yeah.
How long did that last for?
Only a month.
A month?
Yeah, only a month.
And that's the only
job I've ever had.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing to try to get out of your situation, or are you trying to get out of your situation?
At the moment I'm kind of stuck. I want to say I know what I need to do. I'm not doing the things that I need to do to kind of getting me out of the situation, but I know what I need to do. I just have to make that step to do it, I guess.
You haven't looked into any programs?
No. I know there's been a lot of talk about the houses and stuff like that. Like I talk about it a lot with my people that know about it and actually in them. I just haven't, like I said, made that step to actually call them.
Why do you think it's so easy for kids out here to mess around with the blues and stuff like that?
They're everywhere. They're everywhere, you know, and when you're depressed, and it's just an easy kind of getaway, I guess.
If we have any younger viewers and they're thinking about trying substances or running the streets out here, what kind of advice would you give them?
I recommend not to. You know, these streets are meant for nobody to be out here, you know, like nobody wants to be out here in the streets. As easy as it sounds to not have a job and, you know, just live free, it's not. You know, it's really not. I'd rather, if I could go back and have my own life, I'd rather do that, you know. The streets out here are not meant for anybody, younger or older. You know, you see younger people from older people, you know, and the streets, they get a hold of people and you kind of just get stuck. You know, it's hard to get away from it, hard to get out of it.
You see younger and younger people every day out
yeah,
here.
It trips me out.
What's the youngest person that
13?
you see? 13 years old?
13, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a trip, it's crazy, you know. So, but, you know, it's their life, you know. Only thing I can do is keep them away from me, but it's their life, you know.
Was it just
I can tell them, all I can do is tell them to go home, you know, and...
Was it a 13-year-old by himself or herself?
Just by himself.
Or was it with family?
He was by himself. Yeah, trying to get high, you know. And when I found out his age, I'm like, what the hell are you doing out here, dude? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, go home. Like, what the fuck, you know what time it is? Like, but, you know, they're going to do what they want.
Yeah.
They're at that age to, like, make their own decisions, you know, and hopefully, you know, that kid's still not out here on the streets, because that shit sucks. Seeing younger kids out here, you know. Even seeing older people, I'm like, damn, dude, I wonder how long they've been out here, you know? Like, that shit, it's sad. It's really sad.
Where do you see yourself in a year from now?
In a year from now? I don't know, a lot can happen in a year, you know? I recently ran into some troubles in the alley I was staying in, so hopefully that was like, I'm taking it as a opportunity to look more into the housing, you know, because I hate being out here in the streets, so I don't know. A year from now, a lot can happen in a year. Who knows? Hopefully, good things. So, hopefully, in a better situation I'm in.
Hopefully, you're out of this situation.
Or at least in a better position I'm in right now.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
Are you okay with me sharing this on my YouTube channel,
Yeah,
my social media?
that's fine.
And just in case somebody wants to reach out to you with any sort of donations or help, do you have any contact information that you want to share, like email or anything like that?
I have an email. Did I just give you the email?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm glad, you know, like you guys share videos like this, you know, to let people.
You said you've seen my videos before?
Yeah, I've also seen, I don't know if they're yours, but I've seen a couple of videos like this, you know, and it's good to, like, spread awareness to people that actually haven't done it, or, you know, it's good to see the other side of this lifestyle, you know.
Thank you for sharing your story, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they don't see this other side. They just listen to the music and they think the street life is cool.
Yeah, you know, I don't understand how people see us too, like, oh, you know, there's just people on the streets, you know, bums and all that, but it's a lot harder than, it's a lot deeper than what people think it is, you know, like, it goes a lot deeper than.
Yeah, everyone has a story.
Yeah, everybody has a story, you know.
Not all stories are the same.
That's true. All right. Just say my email.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cruz Rose with two CRUZZROEE 211 @gmail.com.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.